Hey there, history buffs! Today, we're diving into a story of resistance, revolution, and the quest for freedom. We're talking about Algeria's fight for independence from France, a conflict so brutal it lasted for 8 long years and left an indelible mark on both nations. Located in North Africa, Algeria boasts a rich and complex history shaped by diverse cultures and empires. But for over a century, it was under French colonial rule, a period marked by exploitation, cultural suppression, and violent struggle. This episode isn't just about dates and battles, it's about the human cost of colonialism and the enduring spirit of a people determined to reclaim their homeland. So buckle up as we journey through this tumultuous period, exploring the events and key players that shaped modern Algeria. French colonization of Algeria began in 1830, marking the start of a new era for the North African nation. This wasn't some friendly exchange of ideas and culture. It was a full-blown takeover, driven by a desire for land, resources, and strategic advantage in the region. The French imposed their language, laws, and customs on the Algerian people. They seized fertile land, displacing local farmers, and creating a system where Algerians were treated as second-class citizens in their own country. This fueled resentment and sowed the seeds of resistance that would later blossom into a full-fledged war for independence. The French government encouraged European settlement in Algeria, further marginalizing the native population. This systematic dispossession and discrimination created deep social and economic divisions that continue to resonate in modern-day Algeria. Despite facing brutal repression, the Algerian spirit refused to be broken. Resistance to French rule simmered beneath the surface, occasionally erupting in uprisings and revolts. These early acts of defiance, though often crushed swiftly by the French, demonstrated the deep-seated yearning for freedom that burned within the Algerian people. As decades passed, Algerian nationalism gained momentum. Inspired by anti-colonial movements sweeping across the globe, a new generation of leaders emerged, determined to liberate their homeland from foreign rule. They understood that this struggle required a united front, transcending regional and ethnic differences. In 1952, a pivotal moment arrived with the formation of the National Liberation Front, or FLN, a revolutionary group committed to achieving independence through armed struggle. The FLN's emergence marked a turning point in the Algerian struggle, transforming simmering discontent into a powerful force for change. Section 4. The War for Algeria's Soul. The FLN's armed struggle against French rule began on November 1, 1954, plunging Algeria into a brutal war. Characterized by guerrilla warfare and brutal reprisals, the conflict dragged on for 8 grueling years. It was a battle for the very soul of a nation. The FLN, with support from abroad, waged a relentless campaign. The war was marked by shocking brutality and human rights abuses. The French army resorted to torture, mass arrests, and internment camps. These actions solidified Algerian resolve and garnered international condemnation. Section 5. The Price of Freedom, the Evian Accords and their aftermath. After years of bloodshed, the war reached a turning point in 1962 with the signing of the Evian Accords. This agreement ended the war and granted Algeria its independence. The road to peace was far from smooth. The war left deep scars, physical and emotional. Violence and displacement created lasting trauma. Despite challenges, Algeria embarked on rebuilding and forging its destiny. The war ignited a spirit of national unity and self-determination. Section 6. Echoes of the Past, Algeria Today. The legacy of French colonialism and the war for independence cast a long shadow over Algeria today. The country grapples with post-colonial challenges, political instability, and economic disparities. However, Algeria has made significant strides as an independent nation. It has emerged as a key player in North Africa and the Arab world. The Algerian experience reminds us of the enduring human spirit and the fight for self-determination.